Right guys, so finally the day has come. We're going to get these bucket seats in the car. Now what I've gone and done, just before anything, I've gone and loosened up the passenger seat. Seeing as that's not the most important one right now, we thought we'd work on the passenger seat first. As you can see, I've got the side mounts, got the subframes, I've got the sliders from Sparco. So it should be a direct fit. I've gone down to a local bolt shop, picked up all the necessary bolts. We'll go through that later, but either way, let's go ahead and get this fucking seat out and we'll go from there. All right, now I'll show you. You can see it looks pretty cool, so I'm looking forward to getting this done. So much to do, but either way, let's go ahead and get started. Right, operation pull out this main seat. Right, that's one seat out.
So you're saying they're front?
Yeah, that's the front.
That's the front.
So this is the passenger side subframe, front and rear.
Okay, super. So
Sparco sliders.
They're front. Sparco sliders. That's your rail. You pull up on that, releases, moves forward. It's perfect. Yeah, we just slave it all together now and see where we go. So go to the same way. Might need a washer under the head just to spread the load. The mallet in the box there in the top of the top box. Is it? Yeah.
Yep.
The other seat, I'm trying to see how deep they are because it might be worth just putting these now because these ones we use for mounting it, yeah?
Things back can move across, can't it? It's ripping that to shreds.
Is that tight as it was that loose? We might need to...
Well, it's only because there's one in there, that's why.
Oh, okay. You get a little podger if you want a podger to try and help line it up.
So a bit of an update, we've got the passenger seat, the bucket seat on the rails, we've got it on the side mounts, got it on the subframe, it's all ready to go. Now what we're going to do first, obviously when you take out your seats from your car, you're going to be left with all the airbag bits. What we're going to do, we're going to bag it, cable tie it, seal it, and then we're going to turn off the airbag light on the dash. He's just gone in there to get some parts, but either way we're going to get that sorted now. Get it in and just see how it looks. I'm so excited. Oh my god, I can't wait. What are you doing over here then, kind sir?
So what we're going to do is we've disengaged your electrical connector from the seat when you remove the seat for the airbag and the electric adjustments. So now protect it from moisture and all the rest of it. We're going to bag up the connector and stow it so it doesn't get caught by anything, and should eventually you want to go back to the original seats and have the airbags back on again, it's all there. I definitely wouldn't go cutting anything away and like that.
What's the machine called then that you use to get rid of the airbag light?
So basically, when you start the car now, it's going to come up with an airbag fault because it senses the airbag, the curtain airbag that was part of the seat is no longer connected and no longer working. So then you're going to have to use a handheld device to go into the computer and disengage that airbag from the system.
Yeah.
So we'll switch that off, and then hopefully you won't get any airbag lights, because otherwise, yeah, you'll be worrying that all the other airbags
Well, let's go and get that seat in, because I think it's going to look sick.
Yeah.
Right, so let's get the passenger seat in the best way we can. Right, my head's it's going to be on the roof. These things are so high up. Seats in the ST, we've made some progress. Now it'll give me 2 minutes, just 2 minutes, and I will show you exactly what they look like inside. We're just getting everything tightened up properly to make sure they are all sturdy. The harnesses are in, everything is in. The only downside is I'm quite a tall guy, so obviously the top of where my head is right in the roof. So I do need to sort of try and adjust that over a period of time, see if we can get them a little bit lower. But for the time being, let's go and have a look what the Cobra bucket seats look like in the Mark II Focus ST. Guys, just before I show you the seats, we're getting in the OBD reader. It just makes sense to clear off the airbag light that's since then popped up on the dashboard. We've also got an engine management light, probably down to the fact that it's got a decat, but all the same. Alan's just going to quickly have a look and see what you can come up with. Slightly better OBD reader than the one that I've got, but obviously it's in the back of the standard seats, so I just don't have it to hand.
2 codes. Codes. So what's that saying? 02 cents, yeah, decat. Mass airflow for some reason.
I can get that sorted.
Got that on there, okay, yeah.
Right guys, so here it is. As you can see, they are all complete. Sat in there nicely. Obviously they are second-hand seats, so you're going to see a certain amount of wear, especially in the Cobra signs at the top. But I can look into that in the future. For the time being, the OMP harnesses are in. They're all secure. Now I don't have a rear strut brace as of yet, so they're not attached to that. They are just going into the old mounting points of the rear seats. But that's all I can do for the time being. I do need to certainly make a video of cleaning up the back of the car. But it's just empty in there at the moment. I just feel like the strut brace will make a big difference. I'm going to look at recarpeting the floor. Got a few things. I've taken out the audio system, as you know, but I'm looking at having that built into an actual enclosure here in the boot. But yeah, I really like them. They're sturdy. Can't complain. So, okay, that doesn't look like it's sturdy. Purely because there's, obviously, as you can see, here in the rear, these little things here have got extra space. So I'm just going to go around before I do leave today and tighten them up. Now you're probably noticing as well that there's one missing from in here. I don't know how much you guys can see, but this one was cross-threaded by the previous owner, Jesse. Cheers, mate. But either way, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get that rethreaded at some point in the future, but for the time being it's just a little bit slightly unsafe. But yeah, got lots to do. As you can see, it's looking fresh. But now I need to take some nice photos because I want to show everyone on the forum just how cool this looks. But yeah, absolutely love it. The only issue I'd say really is that it sits a little bit high, which is slightly annoying. Right guys, as you can see, it's completely filthy. I do live in Plymouth, so there's salt all over the roads. It's pretty gross. But yeah, there's a couple of things I need to be looking at doing next year. Why? Nah, that's okay. It's all good. Yeah, so as for next year, oil catch can, plenum spacer, boost solenoid, turbo actuator, nice engine bay clean would be good too. I'm definitely not going to be doing all the silicone hoses. It's not really something I'm looking at doing. I will be covering up some of the electricals as well and making them more safe so that we can look at doing a pressure washing video. 100% going to be redoing the gold as well, seeing as you can see all the seams. But yeah, like I said, it was a first try. It cost me £4, so I can't complain. Yeah, it's looking nice. Do need to respray that intercooler as well, as you can see. Got a couple of ideas with that. Still waiting on a response from Monkey Customs, who do the custom headlights. Yeah, that'd be nice when that happens. Also, with these RS alloys, they've got these little RS stickers here. So I'm trying to get some that do fit in that space that say ST, so that's going to be nice. Need some new lug nuts, as these are horrible. Going to paint the calipers, that needs to happen. I'm not going to do a spray on the driveway job. I'm not going to take them all off completely, as I still actually need to reinstall the braided brake lines on the rear. Me and Alan are going to get that done at some point. But yeah, there's quite a few things to come. And once we've done that, then we can look at doing lots of track days and driving like a twat. I think I've just been a little bit too OCD for the time being, especially when it comes to the bodywork, because there's quite a few dings here and there from the previous owner. Obviously the rear bumper's a little bit saggy as well. Gonna get all of that sorted next year, guys. So if you have an ST, I'd highly recommend you subscribe. Plenty more ST content to come. Yeah, just again, that's how it looks. What do you guys think? You'll have to let me know in the comment section below. Smash a like on this video if you do think it looks cool. But yeah, it's about time I gave this car a proper clean. Do also want to get the facelift wing mirrors because they look so much better with the sequential lights. But no, all in all, I'm happy, guys. Now, the struggle of being somewhat of a big guy in a car that's not exactly adequate with space, I have to make lots of excuses as to why the seatbelt is very there we go. See, now I just look silly. Probably take my vape out my pocket, that would be a good option. Get in there. Nice and secure. Well, now I am. I had that like sort of stereotypical bucket seat moment when you get in, you know, you tighten yourself up and you realise that your door is open and you're like, you can't reach it. But yeah, guys, that's it. So I'll take the car back inside now. You know what? Screw it. I've already filmed the outro. The outro was filmed in there, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to go for a little drive and add this clip into the video before the outro. So don't hate on me if you wonder why they're sort of slightly misplaced. Honestly, since I've had the back seats out, all I can hear is grit going up against the underside of the car. Poppity pop pop. Oh, I feel so secure. Honestly, the best feeling. I love this car so much. I just can't wait till it's done and like I can meet some of my viewers and like take you out on it, because it's, I certainly, when I got my ST, I really wanted motivation. I wanted to go in a built ST so that I could feel what it's like, you know. And now I feel like I'm in no way like finished, but I just feel like I'm in a position that would definitely motivate someone that's picked up a standard one. It's just the coilovers in these bucket seats just made so much difference. All I can say is thank you again for tuning into this video. As I mentioned before, smash a like if you think it looks cool. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comment section below, and we will see you guys in the next video. GC and the PT, roll the outro.